Mr. Chairman, and I will say I'm glad that this committee is finally having another hearing, and I'm glad we're bringing up some bills that overall we can agree on in a bipartisan way. But I hate to tell you, Rome is still burning. Alarm bells have been ringing for healthcare affordability for months. And with the expiration of enhanced premium tax credits at the end of 2025, we knew that premiums would skyrocket in 2026. Millions of Americans who get health insurance through the ACA were notified last year that their premiums were doubling or more. They are now trying to figure out how to pay for coverage this year, or if they're going to take the terrifying step of going without insurance that has become too expensive. And they're also wondering if Congress will finally step in to save them from these skyrocketing premiums. In my district, for example, a family of 4 making $128,000 a year, this is teachers, nurses, farmers, small business owners, got hit with an average $14,000 increase in their silver plan premiums. But the majority has done nothing to help. Now, enhanced premium tax credits aren't on their own the long-term fix for health care affordability that we need, but they've been a critical part of lowering premiums since we passed them during COVID, and they've expanded healthcare coverage even more than we expected. So while Republicans let the federal tax credits expire, states like Colorado, but not all states, have stepped in with a short-term fix. But states like Florida and Texas, they might be forced to pay more than 20% of their income in health care premiums if they keep insurance at all. This crisis did not appear overnight. For over a year, the Democrats on this subcommittee and everyday Americans have been warning Donald Trump and the majority about the health care affordability crisis and the impending expiration of the tax cuts. We asked for hearings to consider legislation and to do something, anything, to be able to help people afford their health insurance. But rather than have a serious conversation about affordability, the majority wasted precious time on legislation that will only raise costs and kick people off their coverage. Instead of extending premium tax credits, meaningfully lowering healthcare costs, or expanding access to affordable coverage, Republicans' big bad bill that they spent the first half of the year passing sent 15 million people to lose their health insurance so that they could pay for tax breaks for the ultra wealthy. And now the Republicans are doing everything they can to ignore the necessity of extending ACA premium subsidies and lowering costs. Democrats literally had to force the majority to bring up the tax credit extension for a vote this week because at the same time, the Republicans are bringing up bills to police showerheads. Also, they're trying to change the subject to health savings accounts and really abortion restrictions. For once, I would encourage the majority to take Donald Trump's advice. Just this week, Donald Trump implored congressional Republicans to, quote, be flexible on abortion restrictions so we can actually focus on lowering costs. Only time will tell if the majority will listen, but I'm not too hopeful. They've completely avoided the topic of affordability, canceling town halls, holding as few health subcommittee hearings as possible, and simply allowing the crisis to unfold, which is why Democrats, with the help of 4 GOP members who are actually listening to the 3/4 of Americans who support extending the tax credits, have stepped up to bypass the Speaker and put a 3-year enhanced ACA subsidy extension on the House floor, which will be voted on later today. The extension will cut premium spikes by 80% on average. It will wipe out increases for lower income families. It will save 5 million people from losing their insurance. While short term, it's a straightforward fix. To those watching at home, I'll say this. If your representative truly wants to lower your health care costs, they'll vote in favor of this bill on the floor later today. If your senators truly want to lower your insurance premiums, they will vote in favor of this bill when it goes to the Senate. And if President Trump truly wants to put money in your pockets, he will sign this bill into law. Republicans refused to act last year, and now we'll see if they have the backbone to truly help lower costs. I yield back.